My bad, folks. I was trying to do a live feed, but I was interrupted. Some people arguing about little old Andrew. Got the old girlfriend arguing with the new girlfriend through Facebook Messenger. I don't know how they found their way on each other's Messenger, but anyways. So, I was showing y'all the in-frame kit, and I did a video on this before, but I guess I'll show y'all a little bit more of what the parts look like. So, whether you got a Caterpillar, Cummins, or Mercedes-Benz, or Detroit Sister Series M14, or any of them engines, it really don't matter which one, as long as it's a diesel engine. Pretty much, when you get an in-frame kit, it's gonna look something like this. Okay, it's gonna be very similar. Maybe some parts are a little bit different, except the main parts, which is in these red boxes. Those are gonna look the same on all the engines, but as far as the filters and maybe I think the bearings are still gonna look the same for all the engines too. But some parts vary. Okay, so in my case, behind here we got the OEM head gasket. I mean, not head gasket, the oil pan gasket. We got this from Freightliner. This is the official Mercedes-Benz with the logo oil pan gasket. Nothing special, it's just a gasket, that's all. The only reason it's in here, we went and got the OEM version, is because they didn't have the aftermarket version. Now, this box right here, we have piston cooling nozzles, okay? This is what they look like. And we got a bunch of them in here. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 6 of them. I don't know if every engine they got 6 of them now, because I don't know if that's per head gasket. I got 6 individual head gaskets. As I'm finna show y'all right here, these are my head gaskets. There's 3 of them in a pack, 6 of them in all, as y'all can see. So this is what the head gasket look like. 6 of them in all because I have a Mercedes-Benz, which the advantage to my engine is if one of my heads go out, I can just replace that head and that gasket and keep it moving, which I could have done. I could have done that in a case to where my head gasket had failed on me on the number 6 head. But the problem was, the reason why we couldn't just replace the head gasket and reseal the head on the gasket is because the block needed to be cut, because I had dropped 2 liners. So because the block needed to be cut, we had to replace all of it, plus get new liners. Okay, so that's the situation with my truck. So we got the bearings. A lot of bearing action going on here. Now, of course, I got aftermarket bearings. I believe these are the bearings. I know this box. Oh no, open right up. Yep, some bearings up in there. That's what they look like. I'll give y'all a better view on the box over here to the corner. But you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes here. You got your thermostats for your water cooler, which I did not replace. Even though I did replace my water cooler, I didn't realize I need to replace the thermostats also. So at least now they'll be replaced. So this box ain't open, but I don't want to open it, but just know it's a thermostat up in there. I got 2 of them. 1, 2. Okay, now you got your other bearing kit, which is right here. But instead of showing y'all this one, I'm gonna show y'all the one over here. Now, of course, my clutch brake was going out, so it's like $25 for a new clutch brake. This is a 2-piece clutch brake, not a 1-piece. So it's very easy to replace. Now, another bearing set, rods and mains. Rod and main bearings. That's what the bearings are gonna look like. As y'all can see, this is what we replaced for $4,000 back in January. I did the bottom end rebuild. So they replaced the bottom of the engine with the new bearings. But one thing I'll tell y'all, which is what I did not know, is if the top of the engine goes out, keep in mind, which I didn't notice until the top of my engine went out. If the top of the engine go out, you have to buy an in-frame kit, which is what this is, okay? So if you gotta buy an in-frame kit, understand that the rods and mains for the bottom part of the engine comes in the in-frame kit. So in my opinion, it don't make sense to do a bottom engine rebuild simply because when you do the top, they're gonna do the bottom anyway. So you might as well do the top and bottom, okay? And I remember Casanova saying this in one of his videos when he was breaking down engine rebuild, that you gotta do the top and the bottom at the same time. So I just thought I'd throw that out there because I didn't know. I thought that the bottom of my engine, hey, it's already been rebuilt. We only need to worry about the top of it. But okay, well, that's the case. But guess what? You gotta buy an in-frame kit, and this is the kit. It all comes in a kit. So you gotta buy the kit. So if you're gonna buy the kit, which comes with all the parts, you might as well just do it all at once. So that's something I didn't know, but I know now though. So rods and mains, you got your bearings. These are the main parts. Got 6 of them. It's the same in pretty much all the engines. Okay, so I already took a box in the house. I'm gonna show y'all that in the house in just a second. The only other thing we got is the oil filter, fuel filter, which is right there. You know, it looks like any other filter. You know, every engine got filters. Nothing special about it. The only thing this kit is missing when you are rebuilding your engine, in-framing your engine, and it depends on your engine. In my case, mine was already replaced. You got an oil pump, water pump, and an oil cooler. In my case, all 3 of those was just replaced. My oil pump was replaced when we did the bottom end in January, so that's still new. It's still under warranty. My oil cooler was done last year by my terminal back around, I think it was October, September. That's still under warranty too. And then my water pump was just done by my mechanic 2 streets over. He did that. So we're gonna keep those 3 parts because they was just put on. There's nothing wrong with them. They still under warranty. I still got the paperwork. If I want to take them and change them out for new reman parts, I can do that. But you know, in y'all case, you got to replace those 3 parts, as well as, you know, if you need heads. I don't need heads, but if you need heads, then that's for me. For Mercedes, it's an extra $3,000 for reman heads, between $300 to $4,500 for reman heads. It varies depending on your engine. Okay, so other than that, I'm gonna show y'all what's in the red box. I already got it inside the house, so let's go take a look. Oh, real quick, y'all keep asking me about the cars. The V6 engine, this is what it looked like. No, I haven't changed the rims yet, but I'm working on it, man. I keep it clean, I keep it fresh, I keep it up to date, and you know, I like it, man. It's a pretty, damn sure good ride, damn good ride. But let me take you in the house, okay? Now I know everyone is desperate. Not everyone, just one particular person is desperate to know if Andrew has furniture in his house or not. Just desperate to know, is he really just sleeping on the floor, even though he was just on YouTube stores with more money than them? Is he really just sleeping on the... Okay, now that we got in the room we was trying to get into. Okay, so here's the box. All right. Now, the main component. This is the component that's gonna allow you to go another, we're gonna say 300,000+ miles. It varies, you know, everybody get a different amount of miles out of their rebuild. In my case, I'm an aftermarket rebuilder, so I'm looking at it between 300 to 400,000 miles is what I want to take a guess. If you go with OEM, then you can try and aim for that 700,000 to 1,000,000 miles, assuming that you had the block cut and the block was cut right. Okay, so I forgot what this piece right here is called. I forgot what that piece is called. And it's pretty heavy too. What is that piece? It's in Spanish. One of y'all may know. Comment down below, let us know. It's in a different language, I don't know. But you got your piston rings, which is inside this box right here. Which I can say it says rings. This goes around your liners, cylinder sleeves, whichever way it goes around like this on the outside. So you got those. Then you got the main component. This right here is what you need. A lot of plastic at you. So you got the piston down off in now. You got your sleeves and liners right here on the outside. It's a big component now. See if I can pick it up. Very heavy, very heavy and big. It's a lot of weight right there, boy. It's a lot of weight. So you got those components. And that's all it's to a in-frame kit. Now my kit was $3,100. This is aftermarket. But if you go to Choice 60 series, I believe the OEM version of the in-frame kit, you can get it from Freightliner for the same price I paid for my aftermarket kit. So about $3,100 to $3,400 is what I want to say. And you can also, excuse me, you can also go to Freightliner and get the labor done. Now, man, I seen them doing some specials. Somebody, I don't know who, somebody sent me a receipt by Freightliner. They had the in-frame kit with heads plus labor, and all that together done by Freightliner was $9,000. If I find a receipt, I'm gonna post it on YouTube stories or Instagram, or you'll be able to find it if I find it, okay? So I'll post it if I can find it. But other than that, y'all probably wanna know, well, Andrew, you've been having this kit for about a month now, what's going on? So, like I told y'all, man, I was supposed to have the truck towed. I did a video, we was talking to the tow truck driver, but unfortunately, the mechanic's son had died. So it's just a delay, man. Once his son had died, he took a week off, obviously for the funeral and all that. And he had got 2 weeks behind, so he couldn't take any more trucks on until he finished the trucks he was already working on. So it's just a delay, just a small delay. So everything is just on pause. That's all it is. But other than that, the only other part that I forgot to include, I told you about the water pump, oil cooler, and oil pump, turbo. It's the only thing I forgot to include for this truck is $1,200 for the Boyle Warner aftermarket turbo, which is what's already on the truck, $1,200. Some of y'all found it for as low as $500, which I did see that on Amazon also. But in-frame kit, it varies, okay? It's $3,100 through MD distributor, okay? But if you just typed in Mercedes-Benz in-frame kit, it's different prices depending on who you buying it from. The highest I seen was about $4,000 for this aftermarket kit, okay? For example, it's a company here in Memphis. They had it for $3,500. I believe, what's that company called? Vanguard Heads or something like that. I don't remember how it's, I don't remember what it's called, but they had it for $3,073. But when I called, they didn't have it in stock. So MD distributor sold me the in-frame kit. They also sell the turbo for $1,200 also, as well as not just my engine but other engines also. Also, when you get your in-frame kit, you need the engine serial number, okay? Not the VIN number, the engine serial number, okay? That's very important. In order to get the correct in-frame kit, you have to give the people selling you the in-frame kit the serial number so that they can know if that in-frame kit is for your particular truck, okay? Because with Mercedes-Benz, this is an updated kit, okay? These head gaskets, this is a new version of the head gaskets. Now, I can't really explain, so I don't know, but apparently Mercedes-Benz back in the day, they had head gaskets that was failing on a lot of engines. Where somewhere along, I guess 2006 or 2007, they designed raised head gaskets. Okay, it's a newer version of head gaskets. So, which is what these are. These are the raised models. So that's the ones that I got now. And in order for you to get those updated parts, they gotta have the engine serial number. Now, if I had a 2003 or 2002 Mercedes-Benz, I wouldn't be able to get the raised versions because they didn't make the raised head gaskets for that particular model of the engine, to my understanding, if I even explained that right. But you know, alrighty. Well, we were supposed to do a Q&A, but like I said, people arguing over little old Andrew. I ain't nobody at all, just a truck driver.